Good afternoon, Juan Pablo. How are you today?
Good afternoon, teacher. I am fine, thank you. And you?
Well, I'm great. So I'm going to start to share my presentation. So please tell me if you can see it. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ready.
Can you see it now?
Mm, Wait a moment, please.
Are you in your computer or in in your phone?
I'm in the computer.
Okay.
Yes, I can see the screen, teacher.
Okay. Very good. So let's start. Okay. This is our speaking exam. And I have some recommendations for you. You need to avoid short yes, no answers. Give reason for your opinions, be confident, and use a wide range of vocabulary, okay?
Okay, teacher, I'm going to try.
Okay, let's start with the number one. Remember that I wrote you before in the recommendation, the guideline for the exam. Describe your family making, you can tell about your family whatever you want, and you also are going to make some comparisons. So then you will have 3 minutes. Okay, let's start.
Okay, teacher. Step one, describe your family making some comparisons. Length, 3 minutes. Okay. So I begin with my parents. My
Yes.
father is 54 years old. He is tall. Um, he um, he works as a professor. He's teacher in an educational institution. Um, mm, he is a little curly. His hair is curly. Uh,
Yep.
his skin is white. Um, he has brown eyes with a um, small mouth. Um, what can I say about him? Nothing more. My mom, she is 41 years old and she is shorter than my father. Um, she is um, white. Her skin is white. Um, her hands are small than my father hands.
Yes.
Um, her legs are short, mm,
And do
shorter
you
than
have
my.
some siblings?
Sorry, teacher.
Do you have some siblings? Brothers, sisters?
I have a sister and one brother. My sister is 21 years old. She's white. She has brown hair, uh, small eyes, and a very small mouth. She has a very nice teeth, um, and she's a little bit taller than me.
Okay, the time is over. Okay,
Okay.
let's continue with the number two. Step two, describe the following image. You need to say what are people doing in the image, where are they, describe their clothes, or describe the place, or the things that you can find there. Anything you can tell, okay? So there are four images. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to describe them. Okay, let's go ahead.
Okay, teacher. For the first image, we can see some people sitting in the street. They are talking. They are uh, having a good time, taking some drinks, and we can see a children, two boys and one girl. The girl is in a little bike, and they are, I, I think they are talking. So for the number two, uh, image two, we have a people, uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. They are having a business. Um, they're having a business a
Meeting.
conversation. Yes,
Yes.
a business meeting. Um, so they are listening to one person. One of them is talking about something. So they are hearing in in the table. They have computers in the table. Nothing more.
Okay, continue with number 3 and number 4.
Okay.
You have 1 minute.
Okay. And for the image three, we have one boy and two girls. The girls are hearing music, and the boy is playing some video game in the phone. And in the image four, we have a group of people in, that are walking in the sand in the beach, having a good time, drinking something, some beers, I think. Nothing more.
Okay. Continue in the step number 4. I have a mistake. I said step 3. It's number 4. Step 4. Talk about an event in the past. It's number 3. In the past of your life. You have 2 minutes to do that. Where did it happen? When did it happen? Who was with you? Why was so important for you? Things like that. Whatever you want to talk about that. About that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Talk about an event in the past of your life. Well, an important event in my life was giving my military service to the Policía Nacional de Colombia.
Oh,
That
very good.
was that was a very learning experience that I had. So that was a couple years ago, when before starting my university. Um, that happened. Where did it happen? That happened here in my municipality. I live in San Jose, so I incorporate to the Policía Nacional right here, and I gave 1 year of military service here in my own town. And when did it happen? A couple years ago, in 2017, 18. Um, so who was with you? Who was with me?
A lot of people was with you. A lot of people were with you.
Yeah, a lot of people were with me, and my mom, because I could go to my house to sleep and eat. And a lot of different people in the work, of course, policemen, and yeah. So why was so important for you? That was very important for me because that gave me a lot of uh, experience and gave me a lot of self-confidence to know about my rights, to know something about the military life, and to know something about the the service of the police. And it's very hard. We have to value the service of the police. Nothing more.
Okay, so continue in the number 4. This is number 4. Answer the questions. You will have 3 minutes to do that. Don't you worry. You need only have to give me a short answer. You need to give me a reason and using the correct word of the verbs. And you have time to answer the question. Don't you worry. I said here 4 minutes, but I think you can answer in less time. Let's start with
Okay.
the number 1. What have been the best moment in your life?
Okay, my best moment in the life has been when my little brother born. His name is Daniel, and he was born in 2012 in January. So that was a very um, important thing that happened in my life, um, because I was 12 years old, and he's my brother, and I love him too much.
Okay, very good. What have been the best and the worst scenes of the pandemic?
What have been the best? I think that the best of the pandemic is that the the nature uh, uh, the nature could breathe a little bit. The planet could breathe a little bit because we were all in our house, in our homes. So the planet could breathe better, and there were not too much cars riding in the streets and a lot of that. And the worst of the pandemic, I think that was um, the people who died because of the virus. I think that was the worst thing that could happen.
Okay, so the number 3. If you had studied something different at university, different to your career, how would your life be different today?
Okay. If I had studied something different, um, I don't think that my life will be different, because I have to work. I have to do some task of the universities, and I have been busy for the last 3 years, and I don't think that will be different. Maybe some topics in the matters um, that I study will be different. The topics and the things that I have to study could be a little bit different, but not too
So,
much different.
not too much. Okay, very good. So continue. If the internet hadn't been invented, would the world be a better place?
I think that the internet uh, made a world better, a better world, because we have now communication, we have now uh, we have now information that we can access in any time. So for the students, it's a lot of uh, help, gives us a lot of help to make the homeworks and a lot of things.
Okay, so it's helpful. Okay. Number 5. If you could live in another country, what country would you like to live and why?
I would live in España, Spain.
Spain. Okay. The
Uh,
mother,
because
the motherland.
yes, because it's a country um, that provides us as Latins a very respectful treatment and offers us a lot of opportunities to work and study and develop our profession. So I think Spain will be the, the country.
Okay, it will be a good place for you,
Yes.
for everyone. Okay. So, Juan Pablo, it was a pleasure to be here with you, and you did a great job. You had some mistakes. You had some mistakes in your, for example, in your grammar or something in your pronunciation, but it's okay. You did a great job. You have a good fluency, and hopefully, your English is you are going to improve your English more
Okay.
in future. Okay, okay, Juan Pablo, I have another student, so then thanks for being here. Have a good afternoon.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, teacher.
Okay, thanks to you.